Hello everyone, this is your favorite Murtid. Salamul Masih, peace of Christ be with each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having fun. And hello everyone, your favorite Murtid is live once again. I hope you guys are having fun. From the last 1 week, I think you guys had quite a lot of fun. We destroyed Sabil last time on Thursday, I think, and it was a beautiful destruction of Sabil basically. And that's how standard it is. These guys just lie. I don't know why they lie. And they just lie and keep on lying. I don't know why. But anyhow, today we are also live on Rumble as well. If you wanna watch it on Rumble, you're more than welcome. We're gonna talk about the original sin. What is the original sin and how does Islam takes it, and what they say is very different, right? They say something else and it says something else. Quran says something else. Hadith says something else. It's a very different ideology. So, what is an original sin, and where does it comes from, and how does it happen? Islam is an ideology which is stolen, like stolen, literally stolen from many different ideologies, not just one, but many. Out of which the concept of Adam is taken from the biblical account. And when we talk about the biblical account, there is Adam there, right? And when we look at that biblical account, there is a concept, theological concept of the original sin. And Islam denies that, even though Islam actually states these things in the Hadith and in the Quran, like in both locations. In both locations, Quran and Hadith describes it, yet they are not going to accept it, right? And it's a very, very strange thing that when you have things in Islam, in Quran, yet they need to, reject it somehow. Why? Because they are taking it as a stolen thing from the biblical account. One of them is the original sin. Where does the original sin comes from and what is original sin? Let's look at Yusuf Estate. Yusuf Estate is like a Western kind of a person, I think. I don't know where he comes from. This idiot accepted Islam and then he thinks he's awesome. I kind of like the way he speaks, right? Because he's a very very uh, so-called modern person, yet he wants to do certain things that is definitely not modern. But look, let's listen to what he says first before we go in. And let me just make it a little fast. Let's play.
Also, the idea of children accepting the sins of the forefathers, because it's mentioned in the same verses, same context, that this sin has to be passed forward. We also don't have that. We have a clear statement, everything in Arabic in the Quran, this is what you can look at and analyze. We're not allowed to analyze translation because all you're trying to do is analyze the interpreter. But we go back to the Arabic and we see, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa usaha, laha ma kasabat, wa alayha maktasabat. This is toward the very end of the chapter 2 of Surah Baqarah. And what we understand from this is that Allah tells us that He is not laying a burden on anybody more than they can bear. And nobody carries the burden of somebody else. This is real.
Nobody carries the burden of somebody else. All right. Remember that point to begin with. Nobody carry the burden of someone else. Now we'll look into detail. This is we'll look into the detail of it in a little while. Actually, he is right. It's he's wrong here as well. I don't think this is Surah Baqarah. This should be in chapter number 35. Stupid was giving a wrong 35:18. This guy is giving a wrong. Yeah, exactly. And no one bears the burden will be bear burden by another. And exactly. I don't know why he said Surah Bakara. It's Surah chapter number 35.
Real clear. So that each of the individuals is on their own. I'm responsible for what I do in front of Allah. And you're responsible for what you do in front of your Lord. This is
Uh-huh.
how Islam is explaining that. And each and
Uh-huh.
every person must accept responsibility for
Mm-hmm.
their actions and they must face the consequences. And
Yeah.
all of us, I'm going to be general about this and talk about something in Islam in general just for a minute, but all of us on the day of judgment, if we had to pay for all of our sins, well, nobody could go to paradise. It wouldn't be possible.
Uh, Now remember that. Remember that. If if everyone has to pay for their sin, then nobody will go to Jannah. Did he not say that? So imagine they acknowledge and accept what the Christian says, but then they don't accept the Christian theology. If everyone has to pay for their sins, then Allah still forgives them, then Allah is unjust. He's an unjust God. Because how can He forgive somebody and not forgive anybody else? Then we have a dilemma. But check it out what further He says.
But that is why Allah reminds us again and again and again throughout the Quran. And in fact, in the beginning of 113 chapters of the Quran, you'll see this expression, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, and many times in the Quran.
By the way, this is not in the Quran. This is not even part of the Quran. Like all of the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim are none of the part of the Quran in every surah. They are not mentioned at surah number 1, verse number 1. They are never mentioned that. They're just written by who? God knows who. They're just written there. They're not part of the surah. You guys added this. So Quran is a human manipulation when it comes to that. So now imagine, let's skip this now. Come back to the same point. By the way, let me show you what he was mentioning. He was mentioning chapter number 35, verse number 18, and then we'll go into detail of this today with all of you. And no bearer of the burden will be bear the burden of another. And if a heavily laden soul calls to carry its load, nothing it will be carried, even if he should close relative. You can only warn those who fear and Lord unseen and establish prayer, and whoever purifies himself only purifies himself for his soul, and Allah is in the final destination. Now, this is Quran chapter number 35, verse number 8. Now, the problem here is very simple. Listen, no one else carries the burden of somebody else. Simple. And I'll be like, okay, I'm fine with that. That sounds reasonable. No one should be able to. All right, I agree. No one. But then again, Musa and Adam are having an argument in front of Allah. And Adam wins the argument, and this is the prophetic commentary of Quran chapter number 20, verse number 170. We'll go into 20, 117 later, but let's just read that. Prophet said, Musa or Moses argued with Adam and said to him, you are the one who got the people out of the paradise by your sin and thus made them miserable. So somehow, each and every human being in this earth carries the original sin of Adam, because like that's what Moses is saying to Adam. So in reality, it was Adam who did the original sin and caused the mankind to not be in the presence of God and come on this earth and then be miserable on this earth. That's what Moses is saying to Adam. And Adam replied, O Moses, you are the one whom Allah selected for his message and his direct talk. Yet you blame me for a thing which Allah has ordained for me before He created me? But like Adam is replying, no, 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 I did not do the original sin. Sorry, I'm not the one who did the original sin. It is Allah who made me do the original sin. It is Allah who made me do the original sin. Now that's where everything goes in a dilemma, because Allah is making Adam do the original sin. If Allah is making Adam to do the original sin, now we have a bigger problem, because Allah is the one who is the cause of the original sin done by Adam. Now check this out. Allah Messenger further said, so Adam overcame Moses in the argument by his argument. And he won the argument. He won the argument. Literally. There you go. Let me show you. Now, Quran chapter number 20. Let's see. This is the tafsir of Quran chapter number 20, verse number 170. And we said, Allah said, O Adam, indeed, this is an enemy to you and your wife. Then let him not remove you from paradise so you would suffer. Who? So Allah is saying He Himself, because He ordained for Adam, He ordained it for Adam to do this. He wrote it for Adam to do this. So now Allah is claiming, don't listen to the one who ordained it to you. Like, do you understand what's happening here? At one time, Muhammad is saying that this verse is referring to who? To Allah. Because Moses lost the argument and Adam won the argument. Look at this. Adam won the argument. Adam overcame Moses. There are multiple hadiths for that. We have the same hadith in Muslim. We have the same hadith in so many locations. Let's read a Muslim as well. There was an argument between Adam and Moses. Adam came the better of Moses. Who came better of Moses? Adam, because of his argument. And Moses said, you, the same Adam who misled people, caused them to get out of paradise? It's you. It's you. Moses is telling Adam that it is you who is doing that, not somebody else. And Adam said, you are the same Moses whom Allah endured with knowledge and everything and selected him among the people and his messenger. He said, yes. Adam then again said, then even then you blame me for an affair which he had ordained for me before I was even created. So Allah ordained it for Adam. Now what's the fault of you? Why are you in this earth? Why are you in this earth? Because Adam did the original sin which Allah ordained it for Adam to do. Because if Allah would not have ordained it for Adam to do, Adam would not have done that. And if Adam would not have done that, then you and I and everybody else would not be here. That is the original sin. So how come Yusuf Estate and all the other scholars of this earth who believes in Islam rejects the concept of original sin? Because it is there in their own scriptures. I'm not creating some new scriptures. I'm just showing you exactly what is written. Why is it written? You know, why is it even there? Now, this is very simple, but yet difficult to comprehend, because when Allah created the original sin, so called, yes, Wiser, Adam had no free will. If you look at it from this perspective as well, he had no free will. But if you look at it from a broader perspective, why is this like that? And if no one can go to paradise on his own works, then what did Allah give you? So hence Allah is not just. Is Allah just God? You won't find Allah to be just God, because apparently no man can go to heaven by his own works, according to Yusuf Estate. It is only the mercy of Allah that can take you to paradise. Then, if only the mercy of Allah can take you to paradise, then we have a bigger problem now. And the bigger problem is, then Allah does not do justice. There is no justice in the court of Allah. When they will have the final judgment day, Allah will hold a court. There will be no justice. Allah is going to just, simply forgive certain people, show mercy, and will not forgive certain people and will not show mercy. And that's very easy it is. Because like in the day of Jannah, Allah is so unjust that Allah will put the sin of Muslims, the sins of Muslim, on the Jews and the Christians. There you go. There would come people among the Muslims on the day of resurrection with as heavy sins as mountain. Their sin will be like big, so big as mountain. And Allah will forgive them. And He would place in their stead the Jews and the Christians. Abu Rab said, I do not know as who is in doubt. Abu Buraida said, I narrated to Umar Abdul Aziz, whereupon he said, was it your father who narrated to you from Allah Apostle? And I said, yes. This is just the chain of narration. So Allah is going to put the sins of the Muslimin on Jews and Christians. But didn't we just read, no one else will take the burden of anybody else? Oh, sorry. Uh, no one else will take 35:16. Man, 35. Okay. No one is going to take the burden of anybody else. Not even your close relative. But then suddenly, Allah is going to put the burden of somebody else into somebody else. That are the Jews and the Christians. Apparently, Jews and the Christians are the salvation givers for the Muslims. They will be the salvators of the Muslims according to Islam. And that is without their own will. Like none of the Jews and the Christians said, "Ah, yes, give me their sin and I'll bear their sin. You send them into heaven." No, none of them said that. But Allah is going to do that. Why? For no good reason. Is there a reason? Because Allah is unjust. He's literally an unjust God. I can't see this happening. I can't I can't see any justice in a God doing this and yet proclaiming himself to be just. And by the way, he never proclaimed himself to be a just God. You will not find a verse in the Quran saying Allah is a just God. No. That's the reality of it. You know, if you look at in Islam, original sin is present in the Quran itself. If you look at it, it's a little difficult to find it because Allah is saying contradictory messages about Adam in chapter number 7 and chapter number 2. So let's read chapter number 2 first and understand chapter number 2, and then we will go to chapter number 7, and then we will see how the original sin is there. It is actually there. Quran chapter number 2 verse number 30. And mention, when your Lord said to the angels, indeed I will make upon earth a successive authority. All right. Some translators translate it as viceroy. They said, will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and shed blood, while we exalt you with praises and declare your perfection? And Allah said, indeed, I know that which you do not know. Now, I have a question over here. How does the angel know the future? How does the angel know the future? Because the children of Adam are shedding blood. Children of Adam are corrupting, doing corruption in the land. So in reality, the angels knew the future. How does the angel know the future? How does the angel know the future? Oh yeah, yeah. Even your names are stolen, my friend. I'm showing you what is in the Quran. Are you ashamed of the Quran that I'm showing it to you, Mr. Yahya? Even your names are stolen. Who's Yahya? Does anybody know who Yahya is? Yahya, 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 Yahya. What is Yahya? Does it have any meaning? Yahya. I don't know, man. This is like Yahya. The Arabic name comes from Yahweh. Yah is the Hebrew God. Yah is the Hebrew God. Yahya is the Arabic transliteration coming from Yahweh to Yahya, the one who upon whom the Yah is merciful. So Yahya, even your names are so stupid because you have no idea where you have stolen them. Your God is Allah. What is Yah doing in Yahya? You don't even know how to write these names. You made it Yahya. So anyhow, these kind of people will be there, and they will always be there. They have no idea how they are copying these things from the biblical accounts without even knowing the origin of it. And yet they are so ashamed to talk about Quran that as soon as anybody comes in, they're like, "Oh, let's go there. Adam is in Bible as well. Adam is in Bible as well." Dude, I'm talking about the Quran right now. The one who came 600 years after the Bible and then started to create its own ideology without any evidence. You idiot. Johanna is, oh my goodness. That is why I said this is the Arabic. It is John the Baptist in English. Yohanan. What does Yohanan means? Man, plagiarism at its best. And I don't know how these people survive in this earth so long that they don't even, without any brain, how did they even survived? I have no idea. Okay, let me show them what it is. Yahweh is merciful. There you go. Yohanan meaning. Yohanan, which they actually took as Yahya, God is gracious or Yahweh is gracious. Why? Because it's Yah. That is how it is taken. It is taken, and Yahya is a transliteration into Arabic for Yohanan. You stupid. You guys have to learn that you are actually taking the Hebrew terminology and putting it into Quran. Oh, by the way, yes, Injil is Evangelion. It's Greek. Like even your word Injil is a Greek word that is in English. You guys have no idea what you guys are doing. That's exactly what I said. Look what it says. God is gracious. Yohanan is a name in Hebrew original, traditionally given to boy, a close counterpart of Yohan, the Hebrew alternative for John. God is gracious. Sorry, guys, I said merciful. It's gracious. Same thing. 1920. So, yeah, going back to our subject, going back to Adam. So, like, the whole idea is that these people have stolen so much from the from the Hebrew Bible and the Greek Bible that they actually forgot their originality in itself. They stole something, they kept it for so long that right now they don't even know what they did. Elias, what is Elias? Comes from Al. Al is a Hebrew word for God. Elias. So like it is just so stupid that these guys have actually they have no brain at all. Forget about a little bit of a brain. Forget it. I just wasted a lot of time with this guy coming here. So now the problem here is Allah created Adam and then angels came up to Allah and said, "Oh Allah, why are you creating somebody who's going to create mischief in the land or corruption in the land and shed blood?" Now the problem is, how does the angel knows that this Adam is going to create mischief in the land? Because obviously this Adam is Allah is going to place this Adam in the paradise. So Adam is in paradise. Adam is not even in earth. Yet the angels know the divine decree of Allah. So, which of the angel here is equal to Allah Himself? Because the angel here knows more than Allah. Check this out. And Allah said, I know what you don't know. So now Allah is in the losing side right now. Because from so many years, the son of Adam is creating corruption and bloodshed in the land. Angels are so right. They're absolutely right on the spot. But then Allah did a cheating. You know, Allah is a cheater as well. Allah is a cheater. You know that, right? No? Okay, who knows Allah is a cheater? Give me a one if you know that Allah is a cheater. Let's see how many of the you knows that Allah is a cheater box. You know, when we were a kid, we knew some cheater boxes in our school, in our class. So a lot of people know Allah is a cheater box. Somebody says Allah does not cheat. Okay, let me show you Allah is a cheater to the tiger who said, so-called tiger who said Allah doesn't cheat. Let me show you Allah is a cheater. There you go. He taught Adam the names of all of them. Then he showed them to the angels and said, inform me of the names of these things if you are truthful. Okay, so Allah, I don't know which language Allah spoke with Adam in. I have no idea. Right? Allah doesn't say, because Arabic is a very recent language. If you look at it in the history of languages, Arabic is a very, very recent language. It's like you don't even have Arabic 3,000 years ago. You don't have it, right? Arabic is a very recent language. Now, problem. Allah spoke with Adam and Allah showed Adam some animals, probably. That's what the Muslim scholar says. I'm not going to use the word animal. He just showed him things, all right? But they are living things. Let me show it to you in Arabic. Kulla, all of them. Summa, all of them. Hmm, names of all of them. What? I don't know. But anyhow, then Allah said to the angel, oh angel, come on, tell me the names. So I don't know which language they were using. Allah showed the angels elephant. And Adam, tell me, what's his name? It's elephant, Allah. And he's like, whoa, baby, I didn't know that was elephant. Okay, Mousy, come here. Adam, tell me, what's his name? Mouse. Angels, you didn't know? Yeah, baby. Okay, bring me a table. Table. All right, Adam, what is it? It's a table. Angels. Oh, wow. Wow, Adam knows the names of everything. Ooh. What the hell is happening here? You know, what what kind of a stupid god he is that he cheated. He cheated and then made Adam know certain things which Allah taught him right there and then. So Allah, do you think if you would have taught these things to uh, angels, they would have forgotten them? No. So Allah just simply cheated. Allah cheated, and that's what he did. He taught certain names to Adam. And if you read the tafsir, you will see that those were the names of some animals. But I don't have any issue whether you call them animals or whatever you call them. I don't care. And it doesn't make any difference to me. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter. Why? Because Allah cheated. Allah is a cheater box. Right? So let me show you some tafsir of this, an interpretation of Ibn Kasir. Let's see what Ibn Kasir is saying, then we'll go back. Right? There you go. He taught Adam the names of everything, meaning the names of the people used, such as human, animal, sky, earth, land, sea, horse, donkey, and so on and so forth. See? Everything. So a donkey comes, bring me a donkey. Allah is the cheater box. Including the names of other species. Oh, different species names as well. Fish, trout, salmon. I love salmon. And I love trout, by the way. And Ibn Hatim ibn Jarir reported, Abbas narrated, he taught him everything. Did Allah teach him the names of the plate and the pot? He said yes. And even the terms of breaking wind, like fart, breaking wind means fart. Did he even told Adam, but that is fart? Allah taught Adam the names of everything. Their proper names. In which language? In which language? So if Adam was taught everything, why doesn't Adam have an iPhone? Like Adam should know the name of the iPhone as well, and Adam should be able to create iPhone long, long ago. Why does Steve Jobs have to create iPhone? Why is it that Adam didn't create iPhone? You know, Adam couldn't even have electricity. Adam couldn't even know how to mold the iron because that's what Allah taught David. So stupid it is that Allah taught everything to Adam, yet I don't know which particular language Allah used and what did Allah taught him. And I don't know what's the fascination of these people with farting because once again, this guy also asked the question, Ibn Abbas stated, terms of passing gas, farting. It's not the natural gas that comes into your home. It's about, breaking wind is fart. Passing gas is fart. They're just using the, you know, sugar coated way of saying farting. Allah used Arabic, but Allah had no idea because Arabic wasn't even there. So Allah is just 2000 years old. In the Sahih Bukhari, explain this book, Sahih Bukhari Hadith. The believer gathered on the day of resurrection say, we should seek a means of intercession with our Lord. They will go to Adam and say, oh Adam, you are the father of all mankind. Allah created with his own hands, ordered the angels to prostrate for you, and taught you the names of everything. Will you not intercede for us? Taught you the names of everything. What thing? What thing? What do you mean by everything? What do you mean by everything? What do you mean by names of everything? It's a stupid, idiotic way of saying things. Everything. Exactly, Lydia. There's nothing. This is really stupid, and that's a really really good question. But that's how it is. Now let's go back. We'll read that later. The rest of the part. Stupidity. Allah is a cheater box. You know, full-fledged cheater box. Next verse. They said, exalted are you. They are the angels now. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Obviously, if it's like, and why does it matter? This is elephant. Angels would know the animal in some other language if they have seen animals. You know what the kangaroo word come into being? Who knows what kangaroo is? And what's the story behind it? Kangaroo. You know kangaroo? What is the story behind the name kangaroo? You know what kangaroo symbolizes, but what does it mean? It means simply, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, kind of a thing. This is kangaroo. All right. Now you know what kangaroo is if you don't. It simply means, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, the link is there. Any keyboard jihadi warrior can join in if he has guts. But obviously, these keyboard jihadis do not have guts to come live. The link is there, it's already pinned over there. Anyone can refute me by clicking on the link if they have the guts to do that. But the problem is that they don't have the guts whatsoever, literally speaking. They are just the keyboard jihadis. So I don't want to waste my time with them if they don't have the guts. So, no knowledge except what you have told them. Yeah. Then Allah is saying, "O Adam," He said, "O Adam, inform them of their names." And when he had informed them of their names, he said, "Did I not tell you I know the unseen?" Now, the problem here is very simple. Angels never said that Adam is more knowledgeable than us. That's not the question. If you forgot the concept or the context, let's read back. Angels never said. Angels said, "Will you place upon the it earth who causes corruption therein and bloodshed?" They never said that Adam is less knowledgeable than us. They never said Adam is less wiser than us. The statement of the angels were that Adam is going to cause corruption in the land and gonna get bloodshed in the land. But what is Allah proving? Allah is saying, "Indeed, I know which you do not know." Okay. And then Allah created a cheaty box and He taught Adam some things. And then Adam told everything to Allah. And then Allah is saying, "Did I not tell you that I know the unseen of the heaven and the earth and I know what you have revealed?" Now, if it's very simple, you know, when you go to Zakir Naik and you ask a question and you're going to answer some other question, it's the same thing. Angels said something else and Allah is responding something else. Absolutely stupid. And when said to the angels, prostrate before Adam. Now, Allah said, "Oh, angels, prostrate to Adam." So they prostrated except Iblis. Now, Allah, so Iblis is supposedly a genie. Let's see what they say. A proper name of Satan, who was not an angel but from the genies. All right, there you go. There you go, guys. Now, tell me something. If I say I have a class where I have 50 boys and 50 girls, and if I say all of the girls stand up, and the girls will stand up, and the boys will not, and I'll punish the boys. Can I punish the boys because they did not stood up? No, I cannot. Because I said a girls stand up. Same situation. If there are 50 boys and 50 girls, or whatever the variation of it, and I say, boys, stand up, and all the boys stand up, and all the girls do not stand up, can I punish the girls? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Allah never said, all the angels and is kulla lil malaikati, not just malaikati, wa jinn. Is kulna lil malaikati wa jinn. There is no jinn here. Iblis is a genie. Allah never asked the genie, quite frankly. That's his stupidity to begin with. But then he refused and was arrogant. But Allah is also arrogant.
واستكبر.
If genie is arrogant, then Allah is arrogant as well. Allah is al mutakabbir. Same thing. Anyhow, and we said, "O Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise." Oh, I thought Allah created Adam for earth. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. First verse. First verse. First verse. This is called when you steal something, plagiarize something from some other theology, and then you don't even know what the theology is saying. When your Lord said to the angel, "Indeed, I will make upon earth a successive authority," a viceroy. Fil earth, Khalifa. Fil earth, Khalifa. Earth is earth, Khalifa. If Allah is supposed to create Adam for earth, my question is very simple. After making the angels prostrate to Adam, why did Allah put him in paradise? Apparently, Allah created him for earth, not for paradise. Why is it? What is he doing in paradise? Now, this theology is stolen from the Hebrew Bible. And the Hebrew Bible says that Adam was placed on this earth in a garden called Garden of Eden. And now we have another problem here. Very simple problem. Where is it? Where is it? So we have the same troll coming in with different names. And yes, he's right. If I would be found in Pakistan doing this, and then he has dot 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 dot. Yeah, I know exactly what the follower of Islam will do to me, because this is a absolutely killer cult. Absolutely, I fully agree. That is why 52 countries are trying to find me, and they cannot still find me, because I am their genie. Nobody can find peace in Islam. You can find pieces in Islam. Peace is difficult to find in Islam. Pieces, yes, you can. So let me send you to Makkah to kiss the black stone for the time being, so that I will not have distraction. And in the meantime, maybe you can find some guts and click on the StreamYard link and join me and have a debate if you have guts. Let's see how you find peace in pieces. Now, coming back to the same point. So Allah has another contradiction, that he has to place Adam into paradise, whereas the ideology where it was taken from the Hebrew Bible, where Adam was actually placed on this earth in Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden. And eat therefrom abundance from wherever you will, but do not approach this tree, lest you will be among the wrongdoers. What tree? Let's see, maybe Allah answers next. But Satan caused them to slip out of it. So there was a time where Satan used to live in the paradise. Shaitan used to live in paradise after he disobeyed Allah. If Satan has disobeyed Allah, how can Satan live inside the paradise? So the disobeyers of Allah live in the paradise? No, 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 no. The context is missing here. So let's go to chapter number 7 first. Let's read the context and then we'll come back here and we'll read from here once we know where was Satan. All right. I'm going to skip certain verses and I'm going to go to the Satan one. There you go. What happens is when Satan do not prostrate to Adam, Allah said to him, descend from it. From what? The paradise. There you go, the break. For the very first time in the history of me doing live streams, the the brackets of the translators helped me. Like literally, they finally helped me. Like finally, there you go. So whatever Allah said, but prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you to prostrate. Satan said, I am better than him. You created me from fire and you created him from clay. And Allah said, descend from him, from it. Descend from it, i.e. paradise. For it is not for the arrogant. Allah do not put an arrogant being in the paradise. So get out. Indeed, you are the beast. You are the beast. Get out. Allah threw Satan out of the paradise. Then what Allah? Then he said, Satan said, reprieve me until the day of the resurrection. Indeed, you are the best repriver. And because you have put me in error. Now, Satan is claiming Allah put him in error. Yes. And I will surely sit and wait for them in your path. Like in the earth, I'll wait for them and I will put them in error, just like you put me in error. Then I will come to them, before them, behind them, on their right, on their left, and you will find most. And Allah said, okay, go. Depart from it, paradise. Reproached and expelled. Allah expelled Satan from paradise. Whoever follows you among them, I will surely fill hell with you and all together. So supposedly Allah not just departed him, reproached him, expelled him from paradise. And then Allah said to Adam, oh Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise. Now imagine, Satan was first removed from paradise, then Adam and his wife was put in the paradise. This is very important. Satan was removed from the paradise, then Adam and his wife was put in the paradise. Now here go back. Now here go back. If Adam was put in the paradise after the Satan was removed, how did the Satan cause them to slip out of it and remove from what it is has been, and we said go down as enemies to one another? How can Satan deceive Adam and his wife in the paradise if Satan has already been removed out of the paradise? If you go back to chapter number 7, you will see, oh Adam, dwell with you and wife in paradise, eat from whatever you will, but do not approach this tree, lest you will be among the wrongdoer. If you approach the tree, you will be in the wrongdoer. But Satan whispered to them to make apparent to them that which was concealed from them of their private parts. I don't know why Allah loves private parts, but the problem here is, if the Satan has already been removed from the paradise, sorry, if the Satan has already been removed from the paradise, why? No, not why. How can Satan come back inside the paradise? So Allah's paradise is very weak. The security system is very, very weak. Anybody can get in. So all the Satans can actually get into the paradise. Very easy. Absolutely, Protestant believer. This fake Yahya knows that his latest ideology is so fake that he has no guts to join in. Literally, none, nada. But like, how is it possible for Satan to get inside the paradise once he has been expelled? So paradise has a very weak security system. Allah should actually hire some, you know, what do we call them nowadays? Uh, Whatever, security guards or something, some better security guards. Some of the angels who were the security guards of the heaven or the paradise, man, they would have been removed. Like Allah would have fired a few angels for sure because they allowed the Satan to get in. Absolutely unsecured. Anyone can get in. Anyone can get in. And he said, your Lord did not forbid you this tree, except that you become angels or become immortal. Now, the context is very, very flipped. Did Satan make their private part apparent first and then made them eat? Or did they eat and then their private parts became apparent? The biblical theology is very clear. If you read Genesis chapter number 2 and 3, it will be very easy to comprehend. 3 to be precise. It's called the tree of knowledge. It's a tree of knowledge, not tree of sin, tree of knowledge. So when you have the knowledge, you know you have to hide your private parts or you have to hide your body. Now here, Allah do not know what tree it is. It's just a tree. It's a symbolic representation in the Bible according to all the Hebrew interpreters, that it's a tree of knowledge. You gain knowledge. So Adam and Eve, when they ate from the tree, they attained knowledge of their self. When you are a kid, whether you are running naked or not, it doesn't matter to you because you do not know what nakedness is. And if you do not know what nakedness is, you don't need to cover yourself and you can run naked whatsoever. Doesn't matter. So now this is a tree of knowledge, and Allah had no idea about it. This is the same original sin. And then he swore by Allah to them. So even Satan can swear by Allah and Allah will not do anything. So that's why I say to the Muslimin who come to my live chat and they say, I swear by Allah, I will do this. I say, don't swear by Allah. Why? Because you will swear by Allah and you will still not do it, just like the Satan did, and he is still living. Because Satan is still omnipresent and still living, even though that he swore by Allah the wrong thing. Indeed, I am to you from among the sincere advisor. That's what Satan is saying after swearing by Allah, that he is the best of the advisor. So he made them fall through deception, just like Allah do deception. Allah is also a deceiver. The word here is very clear. But forget that. And when they tasted of the tree, their private part became apparent to them. Oh, what? It flipped. The flip. Allah is flipping, or the Satan is flipping. Somebody is flipping, man. One of them is flipping. Whisper to them and make apparent to them which was concealed of them from their private part. Did Satan already not made apparent to them their private part? Before he made them eat, now he made them eat of the tree, and then their private part became apparent to them, and they began to fasten together over themselves from the leaves of the paradise. What do you mean by leaves of the paradise? It cannot be the leaves of the paradise. It can be the leaves of the tree, not the leaves of the paradise. It has to be the leaves of the tree, you silly. And their Lord called to them, did I not forbid you from that tree and tell you that Satan is to you a clear enemy? But Allah, did you not throw the Satan out of the paradise before you put us in? How would we know? Like Satan is not supposed to be in the paradise, Allah. And yet Satan was there. Satan was not supposed to be there, yet Satan was there. And then, I don't know, things going bad. They said, our Lord, we have wronged ourselves And if you do not forgive us, have mercy upon us, we will surely be among the losers. Now imagine here, Adam and Eve, they said it is our fault. Very important. The ones who has read the Bible, they know that Adam did not accepted his fault. Sorry. He said the fault is of Eve. She made me do this. And the Eve said the fault is of the serpent. The serpent made me do this. In the Quranic account, apparently Adam and Eve suddenly accepted their mistakes. They said, okay, we did this, we are wrong, please forgive us. So now Allah is not forgiving to Adam and Eve. Why? They agreed their mistakes. If they have already agreed their mistakes, they should have been forgiven. That isn't Allah merciful? Yusuf Estate said, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allah is merciful and Rahman. Where is the mercy now? They agreed their mistakes. Now they are begging for forgiveness. And then Allah said, descend. Same word. Same word that Allah said to the Satan. Then how did Satan come back to the paradise? Same word. Descend, being to one another enemies, and for you on earth is a place of settlement and enjoyment for a time. Now Allah is sending Adam and Eve to the paradise. Sorry, to the earth. So Allah created a whole game. It's a game. But a very important point here is, He said, therein you will live and you will die. I'll skip that. And then Allah said, O children of Adam, we have bestowed upon you clothing to conceal your private parts and adornment, but the clothing of the righteous is the best thing. Allah, perhaps you remember. Ya Bani Adam, O children of Adam, let not Satan tempt you as he removed your parents from paradise. Imagine the biblical account versus the Quranic account. In the biblical account, no matter who tempt who, it doesn't matter. What matters is Adam and Eve did the sin. Here, Allah is putting the blame upon the Satan, the devil. Literally, look at it. Let not Satan tempt you as he removed your parents from the paradise. He removed your parents. Not that the sin of Adam and Eve removed them from the paradise. So if the sin of Adam and Eve did not remove them from paradise and Satan removed them, then every single human being, when he does in error a sin, the punishment should go to the devil, not to the human, because it is the Satan who makes them do wrong things. So in the world of Allah, everything is flipped. You know, it is something similar to an extent. If you go to the court of law and somebody says, yes, I pulled the trigger, but Voyager made me pull the trigger. He asked me, Voyager, he's in our live chat, Voyager is the one who made me do this. So now tell me, who should get the punishment? Me or the Voyager? According to Allah, it's Voyager. If you ask me, then the person who is claiming that Voyager made him do that, he has to prove enough evidence that Voyager made him do that. Like he was forced by Voyager to do that. If he was not forced, it was just a suggestion, then the person who shot the person is the one who did the first degree attempted murder. But you know, that's what Allah is saying. Let not Satan tempt you as he removed your parents from the paradise, stripping them of their clothing to show them their private part. How can you strip somebody of their clothing if they were already naked? Because once their private part was apparent, they used the leaves. Let's go back. People forget what they read just a few minutes ago. But let's see. So he made them fall through deception, and when they tasted the tree, their private part became apparent to them, and they began to fasten together over themselves from the leaves of paradise. So they were already naked. They had no clothes. They had to conceal themselves by using leaves. Now, here, stupidly, Allah is claiming that Satan stripped them of their clothing. You know what stripping them of the clothing means? That somebody was wearing some clothing, somebody had some clothes on them, and someone else came and stripped off the clothes, remove the clothes. That's not what happened. Because at the end of the day, these are just simple lies and a deception that was created by Muhammad when he was trying to plagiarize stuff from the Bible, and he had no idea. He had no idea what he is plagiarizing. He doesn't even have the basic idea what he was plagiarizing from. Yeah, leaves from paradise, not the tree. It's not the tree, Lydia. Leaves from paradise, not the tree. It's very crazy. Like paradise is, a tree. To show them their private parts. Indeed, he see you and his tribe from whom you do not see. Indeed, we have made the devil allies to those who do not believe. Once again, a stupid, idiotic way of saying things. This is what it is. Certain times, I think that this book is created for a fifth or sixth grader. That's it. The book is created for fifth, sixth grader, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And Kingfisher Alpha Pro Max said, "Long live Israel." Absolutely, amen. Long live Israel. Thank you so much. Let's go next. And when they committed an immorality, they say, "We found our fathers doing it, and Allah has ordered us to do it." Say, indeed, Allah does not order immoralities. Do you say Allah that which you do not know? But Allah does order immoralities. In the Quran, Allah allows you to have sex with slave girls, make slave girls and have sex with them. That is an immorality, isn't that? That's a full immorality. Allah says if you divorce your wife, she cannot come back to you or be your wife again unless she goes and marries somebody else and have sex with him and then gets divorced and then you can have him back. That's immoralities. That's an immorality. Anyhow, not the topic for today. Say, my Lord has ordered justice and that you direct yourself. What is justice? What type of justice? At every place of prostration and invoke him sincere in religion. What religion was given to Adam? Was there any religion? Have you seen any religion that was given to Adam so far? And when Adam was thrown into this world, earth, how can you direct yourself to Qibla? Isn't that so stupid? Anyhow, last verse. A group he guided and a group he put in error. Oh man. Fariqan, a group, Hadaya, Allah he guided. Wa Fariqan, Hakka, alayhim, Zalzila. They had taken the devils as allies. Instead, Allah, while they thought they will be guided. Now, go back to the chapter number 2, and you will see. Now you know Satan caused them to slip out of it and remove them from in which they had been, and said, "Go down as enemies to one another, and you will be." Now, Allah is making humans enemies of each other. It's not the fault of Adam. Allah is taking this blame upon himself. So, if the son of Adam is going to kill another son of Adam, that is the fault of Allah, because he made the sons of Adams to fight with each other. I'm not saying that. This is Allah saying it in Quran. Either the Quran is right, or you gotta say that Quran is wrong, because this is the original sin we are talking about that made Adam and his descendants to come to earth. If Adam would not have had sinned, he and his descendant would have been living in paradise. If Satan would not have broken into paradise, and the angels would have done their guard duty properly, or Allah would have had the proper walls, and Satan would have never went in, Adam would have never been tempted. Because I don't know how Satan went in. Then Adam received from his Lord words, and he accepted his repentance. Then Adam should have been gone back to paradise if Allah accepted the repentance. Why is he still in the earth? Why the children of Adam are still in the earth? Indeed, it is he who is accepting repentance and merciful. If he is merciful, then Adam should have never been thrown out of paradise. Because as we have read already, chapter number 7, Adam said, "It is my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Allah said, "No, no, no, no. Get out. Descend to earth." And Allah thrown him into earth. Now, if Allah has already thrown him into earth, then if he has accepted his repentance, then he should have been gone back, sent back to the paradise. It's it's a story for a fifth grader, not for a well-educated person. How the hell, I don't understand. These well-educated people take this as a divine word. I have no idea. Please tell me. Al-Hatni, Al-Hatni, Al-Hatni. Please, people, help me. Ya Muslimin. Ya Muslimin. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Tell me. Because at the end of the day, I have no idea how you can comprehend this and say that this is from Allah when such a stupid story is written which makes no sense whatsoever. We said go down from it. Dude, you have sent me down long time ago, 10 verses ago. Why are you sending me go down again? And when the guidance come to you from me, whoever follows my guidance, there will be no fear concerning him, nor will they grieve. So you are telling me that anybody who accepts Islam will never be grieved? Then why all the Muslims, so many Muslims in the world from the very beginning have been grieved so many times? Or is it just the afterlife? Can any Muslim tell me that he has a surety that he will go to heaven? Unbelievable. And those who disbelieve and deny our signs, which sign has Allah given? Can you tell me any sign that Allah has given to Muhammad? Allah says, I have given you no sign. You are just a warner. Those will be companions of the fire, and they will abide therein. So if signs are the things that I have to accept, then I have to accept Jesus. He had so many signs. Muhammad had zero sign whatsoever. Zero. Nada. Sifr. And that's it for today. That's it. This is the original sin. This is the original sin. Do you understand the original sin? You know the original sin now? This is very, very stupid if you look at it. One of the most stupid thing that is being said in the Quran, and not many people talk about it. Now, let me tell you something. Why the original sin in Islam is very important. If you look at the Hadith of Tirmidhi, it says the Messenger of Allah said, when Allah created Adam, He wiped his back, and every person that He created among His offspring until the day of resurrection fell out of His back. So now I have a same question to the Muslimin. When Allah wiped the back of Adam and created each and every human being that has to ever exist till the day of resurrection, and there is no original sin in Islam, then why is it that all of these human beings that have been created from Adam in paradise are in earth? They should never come down to earth. They should all live in paradise, full stop, because there is no original sin. If there is no original sin, all of these people should be living in paradise whatsoever, full stop. There you go, the original sin. Do you still doubt? I have no idea that you doubt. You shouldn't be doubting anymore. And then we have another problem. This is the second type of sin. He placed a ray of light between the eyes of every person. Then he showed them to Adam, and he said, "Oh Lord, who are these people?" He said, "These are your offsprings." Wow, Adam, oh, all of my kids? Wow, there's so many, and they have light between their eyes. Wallah, Habibi, wow. He saw one of them whose ray between his eyes amazed him. He saw a person who's like, wow, that shines so bright. So he said, "Oh Lord, who is this?" And Allah said, "This is a man from the later nations of your offspring called Dawood, David." He said, "Oh Lord, how long you make his lifespan? Oh Lord, how long is the lifespan of David?" He said, 60 years. He said, means Adam said, "Oh Lord, add 40 years of my life to his. I'll give my 40 years. I have like thousands of years to live, so give 40 years of my life to David." So at the end of Adam's life, the angel of death came to him and said, "Do I have?" And Adam said, "Do I not have 40 more years remaining? You came early. What happened to the rest of the 40 years of my life?" He said, "Did you not give them to your son Dawood, David? Did you not give your 40 years to David?" He said, Adam denied. Adam said, "No, I did not give my life to David." Now, Adam, who knows the paradise, Adam, who knows that his repentance has been accepted, and as soon as I die, I will go to paradise. He's saying, "No, no, no, I want to live in this earth more." How is this possible? How is this possible? Adam, who has been talking to Allah, Adam, who has lived in paradise, and he knows the discussion that he did with Allah, he knows that Allah has forgiven him. He knows that the discussion that he did with Allah and the angels, that, "Oh Allah, okay, give 40 years of my life to David," and all that. He knows all of these things. He denied. So his offspring denied. And Adam forgot. and his offspring forgot, and Adam sinned, so his offspring sinned. There you go. That's your original sin. Do you like the original sin of Islam? Do you like it? What a stupid thing. I have no idea why people still believe it. By the way, this is Hassan, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's Hassan. And Ibn Kasir used it in his tafsir, claiming it to be Sahih. Darussalam later made it Hassan. Ibn Kasir said it's Sahih. Mr. Faizan, welcome. What do you want to say?
Yes, hello Adam Seeker.
Yes, hello. What's up?
I'm fine.
All right. You do realize nobody can see you. Okay. Let me ban you. All right. Faizan has been banned, obviously. He just took off his shirt and trying to show us immoralities. Like, I have no idea why some people would like to do such a stupid thing. So, banning him was pretty easy for me to do. Anyhow, all right, guys, do you have any question before I close the live stream? In the meantime, let me play my break and then I will be back.
Hello Habibis and Sheikh Ntika lovers. If you would like to support Adam Seeker, please go to Patreon and show your support. www.patreon.com/Adam Seeker. We thank you all for your kindly support and enjoy the video. By the way, this was a commercial break. And also, please don't forget to comment and like and also subscribe. You know, it's free, Habibis. Don't be tight like Muhammad and Muhammad's father, Abdullah, and Abdullah's father. Anyway, let's don't go in there. God bless you all. Please, please, please go to Patreon and make your donations. Only if you would like to support. We don't force like Muhammad. Hello Habibis and Sheikh Ntika lovers. If you would like to support Adam Seeker, please go to Patreon and show your support. www.patreon.com/Adam Seeker. We thank you all for your kindly support and enjoy the video. By the way, this was a commercial break. And also, please don't forget to comment and like and also subscribe. You know, it's free, Habibis. Don't be tight like Muhammad and Muhammad's father, Abdullah, and Abdullah's father. Anyway, let's don't go in there. God bless you all. Please, please, please go to Patreon and make your donations. Only if you would like to support. We don't force like Muhammad.
Thank you so very much, everyone. If you have any question, please tag my name and ask the question. And okay, we have a question here. Here. Hi, Adam Seeker. Why do Mufti running away to talk to you? Because they know they cannot defend this stupid idiotic ideology created by a single man. That's it. Andrew Martin said, is it true that Alif Lam Mim mean stands for the three daughters of Allah, i.e. Allah, Al-Uzza, Al-Manat? I heard that David Wood and Sam Shimon seems to have made this claim. There is a claim of that from not from the Quran or the Hadith, but from a different manner. So yes, there is one. I don't work on those at this moment. I work on the tafsir and Quran and Hadith. That's why it's difficult for me to say that. But yes, David Wood actually started saying this using a reference outside the main narratives of Islam. Zakir Naik wasn't even born to defend Islam. He's an idiot. He's a Naik. He's a joker. Just like Bukhari is a joke. All right. Like I said, this is in Tafsir Ibn Kasir as well. This is Tafsir Ibn Kasir, Quran.com. We can see this is Quran chapter number 7, verse number 172 to 174. I'll show it to you here. And it says, when Allah created Adam, He wiped Adam's back, and every person that He will create from him until the day of resurrection fell out of his back. Allah placed a glimmering light between the eyes of each and every one of them. I have no idea why would Allah do that. It's like there's a searchlight in between the eyes of every single man. Allah showed them to Adam, and Adam asked, "O Lord, who are they?" Allah said, "They are your offspring." And Adam saw a man from among them whose light was like. He asked, "O Lord, who is this man?" Allah said, "This is the man from the later generation of the offspring. His name is David, Dawood." Adam said, "O Lord, how many years would you give him?" 60. Okay, give me my 40 years. Okay. And then Adam is saying, "I still have 40 years of my life. Don't." So Adam knows how long Allah ordained him to be on earth. And obviously, if Adam knows that, then he knows that he gave 40 years to David. Then by definition, he knows paradise because he has spoken with Allah in paradise. So he must be eager to go to paradise. But no, it's the other way around. Have you not given it to you, the son David? So Adam denied, and the offspring followed suit, i.e., denying Allah's covenant. Adam forgot, and his offspring forgot, and Allah made a mistake. Oh, sorry. Adam made a mistake, and his offspring made a mistake. Tirmidhi said this is Hassan Sahid. See? Hassan Sahih, and it was reported from various chains of narrator through Abu Huraira from Prophet. Various chain of narrations. MashaAllah. It is also recorded in Mustadrik and said Sahih according to the criteria of Muslim. What does it mean, criteria of Muslim? Imam Muslim, criteria of Imam Muslim is that if a chain has the people which Sahih Muslim have the hadith in it, then it is also Sahih. This is called the criteria of Muslim. And they did not record it. These are similar hadiths testified by Allah and exalted most honor and offsprings of from his lines and separated between inhabitants of paradise and those of fire. Now imagine this. Imam Ibn Kasir is saying that this is either Hasan Sahih or Sahih based on the criteria of the Sahih Muslim chain of narrators. This is like absolutely Sahih. And imagine this is so stupid that the original sin has been there always and they deny it. Why? Why would they do? Because they have to reject the Christian theology, the Hebrew Jewish theology. Simple. Anybody who's enjoying the stream on Rumble, thank you so very much being on Rumble as well. And there is the Rumble link. Please, if you have a Rumble account, go there, like it, share it if you like. It's another good platform as well. So we are doing dual live stream at this moment. And thank you so very much for being here, everyone. And I don't see any more questions here, so I'm going to end the stream here. And by the way, yes, Wiser reminded me of something. On the 17th, I'm going to do a live stream with Robert Spencer. I was supposed to do it at 9 p.m. India Standard Time. Sorry, 10 p.m. India Standard Time. And I discussed it with Robert Spencer, and he agreed on it to be there at 12:30 his time. Apparently, there'll be a daylight saving, and we probably have to do it. I'll have to recheck. So it will be probably at 11 instead of 10, 11 p.m. because of the daylight saving. Because what I've discussed with him, the daylight saving does not happen in India, but it happens where Robert Spencer is. So the time that he has given me will change in India from 10 to 11 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. So I think that's what it will be. Yeah, there is no daylight saving. So hence, if there is no daylight saving, then it will be 11 p.m. India time, November 17th. I'm gonna schedule the stream in a day or two. and let's see what happens. And I'm gonna check it out with Robert Spencer, and we'll do it. So Robert Spencer is going to come up with his new book, and we're going to discuss about it, about the critical analysis of Muhammad, and we're going to have some really good discussions with him on that. So with that being said, thank you so very much for being here. I love you all. At the end of the day, hey, Mr. Stupid, would you like to join in? Mr. Stupid, that's your name. You call yourself stupid. Would you like to join in? I'm just showing so many things showing how stupid Allah is, just like you. You and Allah have no difference, by the way. You both are the same creatures. So click on the StreamYard link. Let's have a discussion. I was about to go, but some people wants me to, you know, to have a kick. And I do have a kick when someone like this, an idiot like this, would say some idioticity like this. I love that. So, Mr. Stupid, would you like to join the live stream if you have guts? Let's see if you can walk the talk and not just talk the talk. Mr. Stupid, can you walk the talk or you'll just talk the talk? If you can walk the talk, click on the StreamYard link and join in. Mr. Stupid, don't wait. Let's walk the talk. Prove it. Come up. Come up, Mr. Stupid. Come on, come on, come on. Have some guts, mister. Have some guts. Find your guts. Come on, find your guts. I'm waiting. Man up. Man up, Mr. Stupid. I'm waiting. I am waiting. In the meantime, let me just share something with all of you while Mr. Stupid tries to find some guts for himself. EasyPay Global is an app I would like to promote here as well. Again, I have promoted it multiple times in the past. I'd like to promote it once again. Mr. Stupid, I'm waiting for you. EasyPay Global is an app which you can use to transfer money from one location to another. And this is a good brothers of a friend of ours who has created this app. If you want to transfer money and all, this app has a Google Play and App Store is available. You can transfer from hundreds of countries to hundreds of countries. So there's a digital wallet that you can create and transfer money in split seconds. Very easy. So if you want to use it, if you want to transfer money from one place to another, this is a very good app to use it. So there you go. Easy Pay Global, very good, nice brother of ours who is working in making this app very good for each and every one of you. So use it. It's a dollar account app where you can send digital wallet where your money will transfer into dollar and it will be transferred anywhere from anywhere. Very easy. Like I said, the stupid has obviously no guts, as we can see. He's still not in the in the live stream. But you know, these people have like these are all the same stupid, idiotic comments that I've been listening for quite some time. But none of them has. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you so very much. The stupid is he just authorized, approved his name. His name is stupid, and he just proved that he is stupid by his statement. And yes, he cannot walk the talk. Like anybody who can side with Islam in any way or form is, you know, doesn't have a brain. Like from 1 hour 30 minutes that I've been speaking, and I'm showing that how stupid this ideology is and how they have changed the biblical accounts into an opposite account, and yet you can find some things over there because it's a plagiarized but a shifted plagiarized stuff. And after 90 minutes, this idiot came in and he's like, "Oh, they are the same." And I was like, "Wow! Like, what have you been doing from the last 90 minutes here? You are, yeah, brain in the garbage." Yes, anonymous. Like, no, I think it's like garbage in, garbage out. It doesn't have a brain. It's garbage in, garbage out. That's what it is. Yeah. So with that being said, thank you so very much for being here. Wednesday, I will be live once again with Sister Hatun at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK time. I'll be live with Sister Hatun Tash again, doing the Jihad in Islam, the last part of Jihad in Islam. I've already done two parts. This will be the last part, final part, finale of Jihad in Islam. So do join in there with Sister Hatun, DCCI Ministries, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. UK time. We are doing every Wednesday. This Wednesday will be the last part. So please down in, no, 10 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. UK time. So thank you so very much for being here. Have a blessed day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. God bless you all. See you next time on Dark Time. Take care. Yeshua Akbarul Azim.